Hi there, everybody. Thanks for joining me today for another yoga adventure with Stay Active with Ausome. I was walking around the other day and I realized how much I love springtime. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. So today we're going to do a springtime yoga adventure. So grab your yoga mat if you have it and let's get started. All right, friends. We're going to go through all the poses for our yoga adventure, so just follow along. Once we've gone through them all, we'll do our springtime yoga adventure all together. So let's start in the middle of our mat with our feet underneath our hips. We're going to say hello to the sun. So we're going to reach down and bend our knees. We're going to leave our knees bent and look up to the ceiling, reaching with our arms. Next, we have our tree pose. You have three options. You can put your foot down on the ground on top of your other foot. You can put it below your knee, or you can put it above your knee, whichever one you like best. And then we're going to bring our hands together. And this is our tree pose. Our next pose is a forward bend, and we're going to pretend like the rain is coming down because it's not always sunny in the springtime. Put your hands on the ground, spread your feet apart, and we're going to crouch because we're going to plant some seeds in our imaginary garden. You can plant flower seeds or maybe some fruits or vegetables. Putting your hands down, we're going to come down to sitting with our feet together. Now that we planted our seeds, they're going to turn into some flowers. So I'm going to take one hand and put it underneath my leg. I'm going to take my other hand, put it underneath my other leg. And my hands and toes are all going to point up to the sun. This is going to be our flower pose. In the garden, there are lots of friends, like spiders. So we're going to put our feet together, and we're going to flip our hands over and tuck our head in. This is our spider pose. There are, of course, butterflies around the garden. Lots of butterflies in springtime. So we're just going to flap our knees. This is our butterfly pose. Next, we're going to lie down on our back. Feet planted, knees are bent. We're going to lift our hips up with all that sun and rain. There are lots of rainbows. We're going to drop our hips down, lying flat on our back. And we're going to pretend to look at clouds. So you can point out some clouds, imaginary clouds, of course. Or you can just relax on your back. This is our cloud watching pose. Nice job, everybody. Now that we know all of the poses, we're going to go on our springtime yoga adventure all together. I'm going to put on some quiet music in the background. But if you don't enjoy it, you can always put it on mute and just follow along. Here we go. Let's start in the middle of our mat. Feet under our hips to say hello to the spring sun. Reaching down and up. A big smile on your face goes a long way. There are also some trees in bloom, so we're going to come into our tree pose. Remember, you have three options, either above your knee, below your knee, or resting down on your other foot in the floor. Let's do the other side. We have our tree pose, three options, 1, 2, or 3. I love when the leaves come out on the trees. But it's not always sunny. The plants need some rain to grow. So let's let the rain fall down. Coming down into a crouch, we're going to plant some seeds. Maybe some flowers, or some carrots, or tomatoes. Whatever kind of imaginary plant you want to grow. Let's come down to sitting. I think we have some flowers in bloom. So we're going to tuck one arm under our leg, our other arm under our leg, and our toes and fingers are going to stretch up to the sky. We can look up at the sun. This is our flower pose. So happy to be blooming in spring. Crawling around the garden are also some spiders. These are our garden friends, as well as the butterflies. They're so colorful and beautiful. Of course, after the rain, when it becomes sunny again, there are always some rainbows. So let's lie down on our backs, lifting our hips up nice and high into our rainbow pose. And we relax down on our back and watch the clouds go by. Take a deep breath in all together and out. Excellent work, awesome friends. Let's come back to sitting. You did an amazing job on this springtime yoga adventure. It put a big smile on my face to do it together today. Let's finish things off with an awesome cheer. Everybody, hands in. 3, 2, 1. Awesome!